Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Z Macintosh Z here, and just gonna be doing a little recap of the Apple event that happened on Wednesday. New MacBook Airs came out, a new iLife, and FaceTime for the Mac. So I'm just gonna be going over it, and so here we go. iLife is available today in all Apple stores. I would call ahead to see if your Apple store actually has it in stock. I went the day of the announcement. They had it there. I was lucky enough to pick one up. It cost me $49 for a single use license, and the price for a family pack up to 5 computers is $79. So I'm just going to quickly go over, all the stuff they updated in it. But with the new iMovie 11, you can actually now do movie trailers. You can edit the audio in videos. They have one-step effects. You can actually tag people in photos, and you can use a people finder to find them for clips. Um, you can get like cool themes on it, like sports themes, news themes, and you can basically make your movie. You can make movie trailers, make it look pretty cool. Um, iMovie is probably the application I use most on my MacBook Pro. If it's either for YouTube or for school or for just for having fun around my house. But that's one of the reasons why I bought it. And the next thing will be iPhoto. So iPhoto has some new updates also. The only reason I use iPhoto is when I plug my iPhone in, it pulls up iPhoto and it syncs all my photos from my phone I take and my videos from my phone to the computer, which I don't want to lose all that because some of it's funny, some of it just I actually take some pictures with it that I like. Um, but they you can use iPhoto full screen. I mean, takes up the whole thing. It looks really nice. Um, they also updated social networking applications inside of iPhoto, such as Facebook and Flickr and stuff like that. Um, Say you post a picture from your iPhoto, you directly upload it from iPhoto to Facebook, and your friends commented on it. You could actually see it in iPhoto. So iPhoto is kind of like a social networking program, also, which I like. They made they made emailing photos really easy. They also added some new slideshow effects, which is pretty cool. You can check that out in the keynote video. They also updated their book uh, making service. If you don't know what that is if you go on a family vacation and take a lot of photos, you upload that to your iPhoto. Inside iPhoto, you can actually make a photo book, and you send that out to Apple, and they actually make a final product of whatever you chose in iPhoto, and they send it out to you. And it's really nice. I have one at my house. It's made out of like very high quality materials, and if you're into your family a lot and like take a lot of photos, I mean, I would suggest using that. Also, they updated or added this letterpress cards. You can make now greeting cards, holiday cards, stuff like that, and they actually press an image into it with like a stamp, which is pretty cool, especially around now. Halloween cards, Thanksgiving cards, Christmas cards coming up, Hanukkah cards if you celebrate that, Kwanzaa cards, any holiday like that. So they updated that, but so far everything's pretty cool. Um, I don't really use it that much, but probably will make another book, so that's why I bought it. Now they also updated GarageBand. The only reason I use GarageBand is my friends and we make some music. I don't know if that's common, but we make some music, we sing stuff like that. Um, they introduced something called Flex Time, which basically allows you to keep all your instruments in your band in the same rhythm. Same with the groove matching, and it helps that out. They also added guitar amps and effects, new ones to GarageBand. and a new thing called How Did I Play, which teaches you and helps you learn to play the guitar and the piano by basically keep playing a song on the piano, how much percent you got right, how much percent you got wrong. Basically keeps a track of that week by week or day by day, and basically helps you with that. And they added some new basic lessons for the piano and guitar. Besides of updating iPhoto, GarageBand, and iMovie, they also updated iDVD and iWeb. So one of the biggest things they updated in the Back to the Mac event is the new MacBook Air. I mean, this thing is small. I have a 13-inch MacBook Pro. You know, that's a pretty tiny computer. I mean, I do a lot of work on it. But now they have a 11.6-inch MacBook Air. Only weighs 2.6 pounds, which 2.3 pounds, which is pretty amazing. So let's talk about it. They have an all-new flash storage system. I mean, it's like the memory that you have on your iPhone, your iPad, or your iPod Touch now put into the computer. That means it has no hard drives and no SSD. Another thing is it has the multi-touch glass trackpad, like in all the other MacBooks, and like the Magic Trackpad. The 11.6-inch model has up to 5 hours of battery, as the 13-inch model has up to 7 hours of battery, which is pretty cool. They both have high resolution displays. As Steve Jobs said, the 13-inch MacBook Pro has more pixels than a 15-inch MacBook Pro, which is pretty crazy. It also has a pretty good graphics card for its size. It has a NVIDIA GeForce 320M graphics card, and it has a Intel Core 2 Duo processor. Now, if you were to open up and look at the MacBook Air internally, you're going to see that the biggest part of it is going to be the batteries. The motherboard, the logic board is very small, and the flash memory is attached right onto it. Now, a big thing about the MacBook Air is the pricing. I mean, the last model was a little pricey, but I don't think it's that pricey now. For the 11-inch model with 64 gigabytes of memory and a 1.4 gigahertz Intel Core Duo processor, starts at only $999. You know, it's not that bad. If you travel a lot and you need a laptop, you know, that's fine. I mean, you're not going to be doing heavy graphics work and saving a lot of files on that. So 64 gigabytes is probably going to fit your needs for that. But if you want an 11-inch with 128 gigabytes of memory, same specs, it's going to cost you $1,199. If you want to go up to the 13-inch screen, it's going to, with 128 gigabytes of memory, it's going to cost you $1,299, and that's with a 1.86 gigahertz Intel Core Duo processor. If you want the 13-inch with 256 megabytes of, gigabytes of storage, it's going to cost you about $1,600. Now, all the MacBook Airs, no matter, you know, if it's a 13-inch or an 11-inch, comes with 2 gigabytes of RAM. You can upgrade that to 4 gigabytes for only $100 extra, and they all come with the NVIDIA GeForce 320 graphics cards. So if you were looking at this picture and wondering why is there a MacBook Air and an iPhone and they're video chatting, Apple has released something called FaceTime, which is an application for iMacs and MacBook Airs, even for the Mac Pro if you have a webcam or cinema display. You can actually do video calling from your iPhone to a Mac, from your Mac to an iPhone, from your Mac to an iPod Touch, or from an iPod Touch to a Mac. If you're interested, there'll be a link in the description to download it from Apple's website. Now, one of the biggest parts of the keynote was Steve Jobs introducing the new Mac OS 10 Lion Edition, which is going to come out, they say, in the summer of 2011. And basically, it's bringing the features from an iPad or an iPhone back towards the computer. They're going to introduce a Mac App Store in under 90 days, so at the end of this year in December or early January, there will be one up. It's an easy way to get applications such as, Keynote, Microsoft Office package, and stuff like that. They also introduced Launchpad. It gives you instant access to all your apps, just like an iPad does. So it's going to be kind of like a iPad screen on your computer. You use the trackpad as if it was the screen of an iPad or an iPod. Switch between your apps, or you switch between the app pages. Another feature of the Launchpad is you'll be able to create folders just like in an iOS 4.0. They also introduced Mission Control. It's a new feature that allows you to see everything that's running on your Mac. It's the bird's eye view of everything, including Expose, Spaces, Dashboard, and whatever full screen apps you have. It's kind of like Expose, but shows a lot more. That's all I can really think of. But I guess it's going to be a handy app between when you're switching between an app and your home screen on your computer. That just summarizes the whole keynote in about 12 minutes. If you want to watch the whole thing, check the description below. Also, I still have my giveaway going on. We're about 1/4 of the way there. So tell your friends and family about my channel. Check out some of my videos. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'm saying it's pretty long. This is just a recap of an event. I'm going to have some unboxings coming up. So just subscribe if you like this, and enter my giveaway. Good luck.